And we are live. Hello everyone, welcome back to another Starry-Eyed Gaming stream. We're back today with Horizon Forbidden West, the DLC Burning Shores. We've started this last stream. We've only had one stream in the DLC, but I think we've made a bit of progress, even just exploring the place and with the main story of it. Alright, so this is our map. We're around halfway through it, perhaps, and we've landed here for the main quest here, and at the perch point. We can continue on this and then explore afterwards, because we do have a couple of aerial captures that we need to do, but I couldn't do them before we continued on with the main mission because this aerial capture over here had crashed our mount. It was in the game, it was not us. But we did end up without a mount, and then the game gave us back our mount because we needed it for the story. And
solid ground.
There we go.
Thank the ancestors.
Okay, we should follow your people's trail. See if we can figure out why they were here.
Looks like they left some equipment behind.
Wouldn't want to be on the wrong end of this.
Quite Navy weapon. We use them to build rope bridges and perimeter defense.
Doesn't look like it shoot the bile guts behind me. I tried. My sunwing scared me.
The ballista tore straight through the machine's armor. This bolt looks pretty sturdy too.
My people had to fight while they built all this. But they kept going anyway.
Let's stay on their trail. The people had a big operation here.
But why?
I'm not sure.
The game is giving me potions.
Well, looks like they set up some ladders to get up to that excavation.
The game is giving me a lot of potions.
We'll have to make our own way up.
Another ballista.
Hey! I don't have a special gizmo, you know. I need a few more handholds.
Okay, since you ask so nicely.
What do you need me to do then? Maybe with the ballista? And like pin something there?
Another ballista.
No, with the ballista just like fire?
We can use the bolts as climbing points.
Good idea! That's enough! Heading up to take a look!
That's good.
Fast climber. Better catch up to her.
Is that enough? You good up there? Yeah, okay, she seems good. Do I need to use this to do the same? No, I cannot raise it up any higher.
There's a door up there across the chasm. Let's see if there's a way up.
Way up looks broken. Maybe the clamberjaws did it.
Hold on! I've got an idea!
Hey,
What are you
do
doing?
that.
We can use this ballista to make another path!
There is this up here. Nothing there. Oh, you're bringing the one below up. I need to oil the hinges a bit. at it from here.
Should do it. Let's get climbing.
Okay, letting her go. That thing was heavier than it looked.
Making progress.
Yeah, right into the spooky abandoned ruin.
Where else would we want to go? But into the spooky abandoned ruin.
Your people put a lot of effort into getting in here. Almost like they were after something.
Or someone had a knife to their throats.
We'll find your sister. Don't worry.
You don't have to comfort me, you know. I'm fine.
I want to help.
Kind of used to comforting people. But we don't take comfort well either. Alright, so there are 2 doors, but the game is leading me to the other side. So we go through this one first. Londra's inner circle revealed. Walter Londra, the CEO of Heaven, is right where he wants to be, front and center on the public stage. His ultra-luxe lifestyle is constantly on display for all to see, but his inner circle has remained off limits. Until now. In this exclusive scoop, we're shining the light on his closest confidants. Since they first met 3 years ago, Walter and his glamorous A-list wife Evelyn de Londra have been inseparable. Except when Evelyn's fighting dinosaurs on the holoscreen, of course. The pair were spotted just 2 nights ago cozying up at Bareback's annual gala. Cute. Londra's right hand is Jack Hoffman, ex-mountaineer turned bodyguard. Jack keeps Londra safe whatever fame takes him. But it's not just a job. Walter and Jack have been BFFs since the early days. Londra even sourced and bought an original last-of-its-kind gas-powered Marchetti Tramonto for Jack's birthday. Next is Nolan Bartonev, Londra's financial architect. Nolan's got the fun job, spending Londra's hard-earned cash. Think balancing investment portfolios, funding Londra's entertainment ventures, and keeping his exclusive Pacific-based yacht hub afloat. Not to mention, of course, footing the bill at Walter's fave hot gastro spot, Sevilla's. Meanwhile, ambitious Riley Lee was a rising star in corporate PR, garnering rapid success with positions at Starling, Mulkeet, and First Imperator before ditching the office suite to manage Londra's publicity team. Now she vets every social engagement, selecting the privileged few who get to rub shoulders with the genius himself. Finally, Parker Hirsch is Londra's personal aesthetics advisor, the man behind Londra's impeccable wardrobe and iconic chiseled profile. This coveted esthetician, I don't know why I stutter on this word always. Coveted esthetician built his career at LA's most fabulous fashion houses and surgeries. The world has Parker to thank for the Londra look sweeping the Og beauty scene. Spear right into the door. Oh, I almost dropped down. I mean, that's where I need to go, but I just was about to drop down without gently falling. Oh. Who's there? Hello. I cannot see with your back there. One dead machine. Oh, I should not be using this one. Yeah, best one to use is this, the knockdown precision arrow. Following? Where you going? What are you seeing? What is there?
That sign. This is definitely Londra's old headquarters.
Down there. What is that thing?
Let's find out.
Examine the machinery. Yeah, let me go everywhere else first.
All this must have been brutal to excavate.
Engine. My engineers tell me that even in the event of an accident, they can contain the fallout. But they don't grasp how effectively my enemies can harness public paranoia. That's the real fallout.
A recording of Londra from before he left her.
Distracted. Unit A and Adjutant. Congrats on the green light. We're gonna scrape mucho metal off that rock. Huh, thanks. Nice, someone cares. Radio silence from the big guy. Ah, Walter's busy. He'll reach out. Yeah, busy. See those gala photos from last night? Oh, yeah, that suit? That sweet potato color? Ugh. He's completely distracted, barely here, off posing for paparazzi with his Dino Hunter trophy wife. Meanwhile, my team's been combing the asteroid belt till they get focus sick. Nights, weekends, and to not even get a good job? To be fair, your team doesn't have the option to choose between work and a red carpet with Evelyn Day. And you're still gonna get a massive commission off that haul.
It's a prototype for a rocket engine. It never got off the ground. The way it was designed made it too dangerous.
Dangerous how?
Like it would poison everything in a 1,000-mile radius if it got used.
Oh,
Let's keep moving.
so this engine, it was for traveling to the heavens? The diviners say the ancestors could do that.
Yeah. Londra launched ships into space to search for resources.
But why dig all this out now?
We should keep following the trail.
Okay. Whew. Getting hot in here.
Whoa. The ruins split in two. The Gwen pressed on.
Yeah, there's lava. No wonder
Oh,
it's
no.
hot.
Crushed. It looks like some kind of construction accident.
This was Lena from the galley. We weren't exactly friends, but she didn't deserve to be worked to death. How could an ancestor do this to my people?
Knowing Londra and his kind, I can't say I'm surprised.
We better find a way up and across. We'll need to make a path.
Goodness.
Another ballista.
It's kind of
Maybe we can
weird,
use it.
but
I'll
at the
shoot
same
this
time not.
By
That
all means.
the Gwen revere the ancestors as almost gods. But they were human too.
I made you a handhold in the bridge there. Try and get to that ballista further up.
Think you can make the jump?
I can reach it.
I needed to glide. Not like they were saints. They just were influential people with too much power and money.
Uh-oh. Okay. Just don't trick me.
least she helped.
This reminds me of target practice out at sea. My squad held a wager over who could hit the most marks. Winner wouldn't have to swap the deck.
Let me guess, you won?
You win that. There. All done.
I'm curious to see what she did. Oh, I need to also go up. Anything up there? Is it worth me jumping there? Yeah, there is a scrap pile. There's an ancient box there too.
Okay, another ballista. Time to return the favor.
Make a path over here.
No need, TL. I've tapped you into my focus.
Whoa. Hi.
Hey there.
Okay. Now to get up there. Okay. Let's see where this leads.
Watch out, more clamberjaws.
I see him.
Yeah, she's gonna have to deal with them herself for now, because I am busy
You
looting.
think you can do better than me?
We'll see.
I am looting. Looting, looting, looting. Let's see if I can hit them with the ballista.
Got it!
Hey! My clamberjaws did not hurt her while she was using the ballista. What kind of unfairness is this?
These things hit hard. Not bad from here. That's all of them. And, I think I just set a new ballista record.
Yeah. I guess you're a decent shot. Now, last climb. You know what to do.
Yep, on it.
Oh, there's still more? Whoops. I jumped over here. Let me loot. No, I'll go back. There's apparently a campfire here. And was there not another Lumberjaw? I thought it was 3. But I can't see it. Alright, that's fine.
Heading out.
That should be everything. Package. you should
That
be
should do
able.
it. Just
Yeah.
gotta find my way over.
Okay.
You think you can make it?
Oh, just watch me.
Easy does it.
One lava-filled chasm conquered.
You did pretty well back there. We're, not a bad team.
Glad you think so. I always wanted a sidekick.
Okay, I see how it is.
After you,
Can't open doors without your sidekick, huh?
We're the ones with the spear.
chance to shine.
Although the sidekick would do the dirty
Alright.
work, and then the
Let's see
hero
what my
just
people's
deals
challenge
with the
is.
final boss. So, yeah, we're aptly named. Although we also deal with the final boss.
All of this is so old. What could they possibly have wanted from this place?
Good question.
The doubters whined that the city would never sell its precious landmark. The price was indeed astronomical. But the observatory could have no better steward than I. Perfect headquarters for one whose vision extends to the stars.
An observatory?
A place where anyone could look at the stars. Until Landra took over anyway.
Thero Automated Solutions upped their orders for 6 different non-terrestrial minerals this month. Our inventory is running low. What are you up to, Ted? Promising new project? Or just another monument to yourself?
Landra in business with Pharaoh. Why am I not surprised?
Free and clear from HC Legal Gannon. So Robert Gannon to Walter Londra. Walter, great news. Our lobbying efforts finally paid off and the legislature passed our bill prohibiting further litigation regarding the observatory. So, after 9 years for team community-based claims, 7 state suits, a class action, and a congressional investigation, not to mention a spectacular $3 billion renovation, there's no longer any pending legal action surrounding our magnificent headquarters. Maybe now people can just relax and meditate on what they should have known all along, that this historic landmark is in much better hands than it ever was with the public. I sent you a case of Charles Reserve 18 to celebrate. Think of all the protesters as you pour yourself a glass and savor the smoky taste of victory. Best, Bob. Never knew victory had a smoky taste.
Crushed by rubble. Maybe when digging this out.
I think his name was Kira. They couldn't even give him a proper burial.
Okay, that's in red. This one needs to be pried open. Good thing we have our handy spear.
I'll put this to good use.
Sky
That's
hammer.
fine.
Era Daily Chat Walter Londra. Era Daily, the acquisition of Ophelia, the first heaven asteroid, is the stuff of legend, often referred to as one of the riskiest bets in the history of American business. Can you talk to me about your mindset leading up to that moment? It was simple, really. I saw that my competitors were hung up on all the post-acquisition obstacles, government approval, orbital permits, how to print the mining rigs, getting the materials back to the surface, the list goes on and on. But I knew all those things would fall in place once the rock was on its way to Earth. So he just reached out and took it. Exactly. Ophelia was pretty far out when we gave it a push. I knew it would take 6 months to reach Earth orbit, but once it was on its way, everyone had a deadline, and the gains went from theoretical to tangible. It's amazing how fast all the regulations and third parties fell into place once it became clear that 4,000 tons of precious ores were sailing through the heavens right into our hands. Scientists say that gravity rules the solar system, but greed is a powerful force too. That is nothing to be proud of, Walter Londra. Nothing to be proud of.
I'll get a good trade for this. Another Quinn camp.
Where have they all... Oh.
Exhausted. Rough parchment lined with Quen script, written in a barely legible shaky hand. The past days of blood, sweat, and tears. My hands shaking. Reaching this inner was a painstaking, much due to the ruin excavated, lest the place came crashing down. Being in a collapse, he ordered us where she fell, day and night, to reach this place. The others exhausted. That was, never seen him, temper. We've all waiting, is it enough, or is more that will demand of us? Most of that was missing. Couldn't quite write out all the words they needed to. Such was their exhaustion.
It's a mural. Painted by a Quinn?
Yeah. I think so.
Why would they leave this here?
Doesn't matter. Let's keep moving.
If you say so. This might have been mission control for Londra's space mining operations.
Quite a display.
Yeah. Let's see what we can find.
Oh, there's enough.
Locked with a code. We'll need a way through.
Maybe there's something on these consoles.
I'm not sure what that noise was.
Maybe the console can help. Looks like we can access the hologram from here.
Huh. There's data here. Let me see what I can access. A lot is corrupted, but it looks like some logs survived. I might be able to play them.
I found Evelyn in the control room, rooting through the logs for Alondra's passcode. Not sure how she got past security, but yeah, she's not doing so good. Just kept banging on Londra's door, begging him to save her. I told her he was gone, but she just kept wailing. I had to drag her out.
That was the last recording. Everything else is from before 2065.
He left his wife behind
logs
when
did
he
you
went
find?
up to space.
3. No.
My
4.
goodness.
4 entries, 4 digits. The recording said this Evelyn was looking in the data for the code. Let's try to find it.
Okay.
Looks like that unlocked another console.
About needing space. You go to a completely different solar system.
This display is an archive for Londra's asteroid missions over the years. It looks like I can navigate it with my focus, so I'm not tied to the console.
Okay. Playing the first log. Uploading it to your Focus 2 for reference.
2050. A year of triumph. That first mission silenced 1,000 naysayers. When we acquired the asteroid, they held their breath. When we returned with the wealth of planets, they came crawling, hats in hand. That flight will always be dear to me. And to history.
See those rocks floating around the Earth? I see data on them with the focus. This is the year the log mentioned, but there are 2 numbers. Which one is for the code?
He mentioned the flight. Sounded like it was pretty special for him.
Must be the flight number then.
Yeah, that could be the first digit of the code.
3.
Not a bad start. Let me know when you're ready to hear the next log.
So 3 is the first number.
Okay, let's hear the next one.
Accessing it now.
I've convinced the board the amount of platinum on that rock is worth the risk. Once we grab it, I'll make Evelyn a platinum ring so she can wear our success wherever she goes.
What a great guy. No year in this log, just a mention of platinum.
No data in that one.
Five %. Three, let me see. So we start with,
Maybe try cycling through the years.
yeah.
Might be another asteroid we can scan.
We try with, we start with 3. Then 7 trillion maybe?
One of these
7.
asteroids must have had platinum.
Right. Keep scanning till we find it.
Now that's cobalt.
It's corrupted. On to the next.
That tree, that's lithium.
Oh, platinum. This must be the right mission. But which number?
Not sure. I'll replay the audio log.
I've convinced the board
The ring,
amount of
I
platinum
think.
on that rock is
So
worth the
2.
risk.
3,
Once we
2.
grab it, I'll make Evelyn a platinum ring so she can wear our success wherever she goes.
Don't think it's
3,
the flight
2.
number this
yeah.
time.
3, 2.
Yeah. The log mentioned the amount of platinum.
2, okay.
Figure it out?
Think so.
Let me know when you're ready for the third one.
Ready.
Okay, here it comes.
The accident has disturbed the ants, lawyers and publicists swarming to do damage control, carping about incalculable losses. Now what they don't see is that each death is a lesson in complacency, inspiring us to future excellence.
He doesn't see his workers as people, does he?
No data. There's nothing on that one.
This one mentions miners.
Yeah, 8
People
minor.
lost their lives, and Lon just shrugged it off like it was nothing? I'll leave it to you to pick the right number.
2, 3, 8. Okay.
Well, we've got 3 digits. Just one more to find.
Guess we'll know for sure when we plug them all in. Ready for the next log.
Let's hear it.
Playing it now.
My chief competitor tried to block me in Congress. But I'll have that cobalt no matter how many years it takes to dig out. Xiaolu lunar resources can stay on the moon. Everything else belongs to me.
Okay, I think I know what to look for.
All right, 1 second. There. I uploaded the last of the logs to your focus.
Thanks. As soon as I find the last number, I'll enter the full code upstairs.
238. Something about lunar, wasn't it? No, that's the miners.
Xiaolu and Cobalt. This must be it.
2385, I think. 2385. 2385?
First number seems wrong.
Oh, 32. Sorry, 3285.
Wow, you actually did it.
My mistake.
This must have been Londra's living quarters. Right at the center of where he worked. Let's see what we can find.
That relic. Is it some sort of old gun?
Requires power.
A gift from a so-called friend. A reminder to always watch your back. Wonder what that's about.
What's this for?
It's some kind of award, I think. Londra's wife was pretty well known in her time. Strange he'd keep this around. Sounded like they weren't on the best of terms at the end.
Considering he left her
Love
on
can
Earth
make it
to
hard
die,
let go.
and he went off into outer space. Became a far zenith. He did not want to spend eternity with her.
Security logs for the facility. There's a recent entry.
I'm
Too close.
growing impatient, Nova.
Data retrieval is almost complete. I've primed the north array for
Sounds like an
beamcast.
an AI voice.
You're acquiring everything from aeronautics and special ops, yes, including the files on MSP.
Correct. There. Ready for transmission. It's a shame we have to revive that particular program, though.
Nova, darling, we have a very difficult task ahead of us. We can't afford to go soft. Reduce your empathy matrix by 15%, please.
Adjusted.
Wonderful. Now transmit the files immediately so we can get the hell out of here. This place feels like a goddamn tomb.
What was all that about?
The North Array sounds like a transmitter. If we can find it, maybe we can track Londra to whatever hole he crawled into.
Sure, but what did he come back for?
I'll explain later. Let's find a way out.
Okay, but I'll hold you to that.
Empathy. We're gonna encounter a fight, no? I haven't really encountered a proper fight just yet.
Okay, transmitter should be somewhere nearby. That big statue looks promising.
There's machines on our way. Gotta clear them out.
Just a little tiny Glinthawk. That I couldn't even shoot us. Oh, there we go. I'm like, Glinthawk? You're not a Glinthawk.
Let's get this done! Alright, let's try it right now!
down for me. Ghost level 63 reach. Ooh, not in my face, please. You're within an inch of your life. Really? Up there? What, I cannot loot you? Unbelievable. There's still a couple of glint hawk. With that, a razor tail. Right past its shoulder.
More coming.
Oh, there's one there. It's a plasma thingamajig. A sun something. Sunwing. The sunwing. In my face.
Can't keep going like that, Aloy.
Perfect. Ah, right in the face. Yeah, plasma. There's more? Haven't we fought enough birds? Still hunted. Where's the other bird? I need all the medicine I can find. Ooh, bee. Ah, yeah, there it is. Ah, the flapping of the wings.
I've got your back.
I walked into it.
Ropes are holding!
I think that's the last of them. Now let's take a look at that statue.
That thing better have answers.
That was a lot of birds in this area.
Looks like this is part of a transmitter. Okay, Landra. Where are you hiding? Got you. The data was sent to a location west of here.
Data on what? I need to know what was going on in that hologram back there. And why exactly did Landra come here? And what is he doing with my people? I need to know what's going on.
He used them to dig up this place to find some old data. Part of it has to do with something called MSP, which I've never heard of before, but the rest... I think he's trying to build a ship to get off this world and into the stars.
Off this world? Why would anyone want to do that?
Because they brought the end of the world behind them.
There's something you're not telling me. Oh, you're just like a diviner, full of secrets.
It's a
Oh,
bit
yeah?
hard to say.
Well, what about you? The way you reacted to that mural back in the ruin? Care to explain?
Fine. I guess we'll both hold our tongues for now.
All right, look. The important thing is that we know where Landra went, and that's probably where he took your people. And your sister.
You're right. Of course. I should report back to the Admiral before we go any further. I'll use the boat we saw from the air to return.
Okay, I'll find you there later. Not sure where to get the parts I need. I'll have to explore more machine sites.
Alright. That's,
Sika was really
that part of the mission complete.
I can't do that to her. Not now. Not when she's worried about her sister. It's too much of a burden. Right? For now, maybe I should focus on stocking up. I can meet Sika if it's time to pick up Hunter's trail.
Fighting arena. For a Slitterfang. What is that? An ornament?
It's a pot. With more directions carved into it. And what's a note? The Timber Brothers. Guess they like this group. Nice, one more piece of the puzzle.
There we go. One Slitterfang. I did steal the trinket it was guarding before I started fighting it, but that's okay. Anything else it had in the area? None that I can see. Let's see what we have.
More figurine for the collection?
Dear Diary, I popped a couple of Calmers after I got back from Walter's office, and now I can think straight. Sort of. He's gone. Off in space with the rest of the billionaire bastards. Deck's out of the picture too. Abandoned me for the Rockies after spouting a bunch of Hemingway bullshit about dying on his own stupid macho terms. I sure can pick him. Never in a million years did I think I'd die alone. A nobody. But isn't it better to end it now than hop on a vert with a terrified mob and wait for, what? An even more horrible end? To hell with that, right? There's probably enough pills left in the bottle to do the trick. Just close my eyes and think about walking the carpet, feeling the love from the crowd. Doesn't sound that bad, I guess. I think this might be Evelyn Day, Walter's wife.
Of all the places that I bought for Evelyn, this was her favorite. The one she truly made her own. Can't say I ever liked it. 1,000 years on, I feel like I can still smell her horrid little Shiba Inu.
Oh, he was a, or he's still alive. He's a charming, husband, isn't he? Shiba Inus are great. They're adorable. They're territorial. So, maybe the Shiba Inu didn't like him. For good reason.
An abandoned camp. These Osra might have been part of the crew I found elsewhere. Machines got to them.
Water wings for that. Weapon. Skyhammer is a blastling. Okay. I need bile gut sack webbing. Too many of the weapons require bile guts. Boy, arrows. Didn't know such a weapon existed. A new agreement. A non-standard delving contract written a burly legible hand and heavily smeared in ink. After the death of the camp guards, both the purpose and plunder of the caravan have been renegotiated. The Tinburn brothers forfeit their claim because Brimshine before Captain died. In exchange, the rest of the crew agreed to stay in the burning shores to help the brothers find, and the directions to its burial site are to be distributed between the crew ex the Tinburns. Each crew member will keep their directions secret. Any brimshine found in the distributed among the co-signees, half will go to the Tinburns. Burns will give lead the group to, signed in spit and Waldef, Stone Cutter, Admir Broiler, Dav, Obera Iron Smelter, Adin Woodwidler, Yonda D, Yusun, Marufton Burn, Talon Timburn.
This equipment's been abandoned for some time. Looks awesome. If they were delving, they might have left something valuable behind.
Trying to see if there's a figurine. Into the water.
I'll make this easy.
Bring this to us. Still too high up, isn't it? There we go.
More directions carved into it. I guess the Osram didn't clear the whole cave out. Ruin. All those shops. I think there's another figurine inside.
From where do I enter?
Says a figurine was stolen. Looks like it had a tracking device.
In for it. My loss. I got back from the little boy's room and the figurine was just gone. Case alone worth like a week's pay. Clara, tried using Find My Case. I got a ping from the parking garage northeast down the street, then it cut out. Hey, that place, all underground and creepy. I put the security case in lost mode so it's unsellable. Like that matters. You're screwed. Scott's nuts and he is obsessed with Pangea. Yeah, I've seen the holocron pics. My question is, what were you doing in the little boy's room?
And its last known location was an underground parking garage. Huh.
Not deep enough to swim. Seems like I got stalkers here. that my best bolt blaster? Okay. There it is. Oh, don't need the weapon.
Get use for this.
I was hoping this led to the underground parking garage, because I don't know where the underground parking garage is.
Underground ruin. Might be the one from the data point about the stolen figurine.
Well, that is incredibly helpful.
Stalkers!
What in the world is that Sunwing doing?
Seems like the place. Now to find the figurine. Those old wrecks might be a good place to start. It's getting dark down here. Better stay alert. Looks like this is the last floor. Hopefully the figurine's still down here. Found it. Figurine for the collection? Sounds like more machines. Not good.
Round up now.
Oh, there's one behind me.
Oh, that helps.
How many stalkers are there? And there's still one more. Here we go. That was a lot of stalkers.
Huh. Would you look at that?
I did get to strip them for parts, so not a total loss. But they did give me a beating. Desert Days 2058. Part of me was like, whoa, every star from every decade, all in one place, from rock to hip hop to tronic to bash, seeing Trisha with Hex and Shui all live all at once. Who cares if the sun is blinding and it's hot enough to boil water in my shorts? Slap me all the way in. And another part of me was like, whoa, whoa, all hollow? Half the sets are dead people? You could throw a rock on stage and not actually hit anything. Is this even live anymore? Does live even mean anything? Am I just dancing in the sand with nothing in front of me but ghosts? But then the first part of me was like, whoa, 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 damn your neurons. Alive? Not alive? Doesn't matter. Who cares? Just as long as the tones don't ever stop.
Here I come. Another corrupted recording on this transmitter. Following its flight path should help repair it.
What are you doing? Why did you put down a trap? Where's the recording?
Today's recon went past Griffith, or Heaven Sent HQ, former HQ 1. It's been shuttering for months. I remember when it was still an observatory. Asha and I went the weekend before the Walter Laundry takeover. I bet Laundry's just fine right now, in a bunker somewhere, or snobbing it up in space like Farsi. one thing the rich do right, they always have their backup plans. So I took a page out of their book. I swiped some black boxes from scrapped berths, a few emergency radios, hacked together a timed trigger. If I'm KIA, or discovered and silenced, this story will be sent out across every SOS channel we've got.
I'll lose the trail if I'm too far off course.
There we are.
One way or another, I'll make sure the truth gets out there.
She sure was determined. So what happened?
Another aerial capture done. Primary expedition log, a lengthy scroll of parchment lined with glyphs written in a hasty hand. When Commander Etika ordered my squad on a scouting mission to the Burning Shores, I had my doubts. Was this a death sentence in disguise? Exile? Pashav, sensing my unease, took me aside and let me in on the truth. The mission came from Chief Hakara himself. Chief wants a detailed account of the region and whether it can be claimed to expand the clan lands. As one of only two in the tribe capable of writing such intel, I found myself uniquely positioned to lead this mission. We reached the Burning Shores after a long and arduous journey south. The archipelago instantly called to mind the Isle of Spires, broken ruins reaching to the sky while crumbling structures jut out from the ground, but that is where the similarities end. Machines prowl the jagged landscape. The air is thick and tainted by smoke, while our scouts speak of rivers of fire beyond our camp. Curiously, there are no signs of other tribes. We may very well be the first set foot in this wild land. If anyone has come before us, they certainly did not last. While there is a strange lingering beauty to this place, the ruins will be impossible to fortify against the machines with anything less than enormous force, more than the chief would be willing to spare, if rumors of a renegade marshal recruiting an army in the desert are to be believed. It's clear there is nothing for us here. In the morning I'll give word for us to move out and return to the lowlands. Let the machines have this forsaken place. Ritaka. But this is encampment. Quen encampment is what was going to come out of my mouth. Another aerial flight.
Those improvised transmitters. Following its flight path should repair the data on it.
But why are you behind me?
The old refugee center at Capitol Records. Of course, if you were fit to fight, it was more of a conscription facility, tearing families apart. Doesn't matter anymore. Building's a wreck now, devoured by the swarm. Not like USRC will ever let the public know that. willingly fight for a hopeless cause if they knew the truth.
Those last months must have been awful.
And we're gonna get attacked here. There's an entrance down there.
That's a lot of machines. Wonder what brought them out here. Cold as a glacier.
Alright, run to the campfire.
Oh, I can keep going.
One hit is enough to destroy me. Alright. One kitty dead. Now we have like 6 clamberjaws to get through. He saved me there. It is funny how they kind of just peek out trying to see what's happening and then they see you. shot. Okay. I think there's supposed to be more monkeys. I'm not confident I killed them all. Where is the corpse of the kitty cat? Did it despawn? Yep, there it is. What, that... No, it cannot be. Cannot be that's all I got from it. That was just shards. I killed the kitty cat fair and square.
Music box. I wonder if the sound attracted the machines. And it's got more directions carved into it. According to this note, they lead to a buried treasure trove. I guess they hid their spots while they kept delving. Well, another step closer to knowing what became of this crew. Well, don't have to worry about running out.
Okay, we got a delving trinket from here.
I'm near the start point for one of those flight paths. I should check it out from the sky.
Turn, 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 turn.
I've lost the trail.
Yeah.
I need to go back to the start.
Yeah, I know. It's just he's not turning. He's not turning. The turning on the Sunwing is slightly
Lillian Barnett,
janky sometimes.
Recon Squad 21.
Sometimes it's seamless, but other times when you really want it to turn, it doesn't.
I saw the civilian guard numbers and my heart sank. Hash's unit was there. Even from a distance, we could see the bots swarming the area. We had to keep the vert high, but it was clear. There was no one left. We called it in as we saw it. But that evening,
Oh,
as I left
got
my
stuck on a
CO's
tree.
office, I caught a glimpse of a media update sent to go out based on our report. Only it wasn't. Enduring victory triumphs in Santa Monica. The bastards are covering it all up. My best friend threw himself into the meat grinder, and no one will even know.
Here we are.
These lies can't stand. People need to see the truth.
But they never did. I wonder what happened.
I guess the end of the world got to them before? Or maybe someone suppressed these aerial captures. These transmissions. What's this? It's shining and blue and it's attracted my attention. Plenty of brimshine. There's no shortage of brimshine.
I'll dry off. Eventually.
Like a hidden nook with brimshine. Alright. Let's call our Sunwing.
Here we go.
Okay, there is something down here. There's always something around these monkeys.
Gotta get more ammo.
Alright, that's one down. I didn't restock after the other fight because I was not expecting there to be more monkeys in my horizon. Straight in my face. I'm out of my heavy hitting arrows. Unfortunately. No, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Where's my Sunwing? Why is it all the way back there? No, don't go too far away, because they're gonna respawn. The turning, the turning.
I need more ammo.
Is it working for you now, Clary? You not be where I cannot see you? Thanks. Are you the last monkey? I think we're done. Hopefully, and I'm not just falling to my death. I did get another ghost level.
I can't pull that out from this angle.
And all that just because I was attracted by this.
Maybe I can try from higher up.
Hey, that was a finicky one.
An Oseram, a child's toy. And there are more directions carved into it. There's a note too. This Delver was trapped in here. By someone in his crew. These Oseram were turning on each other left and right. Should be getting close now to completing the directions.
Another trinket in this place, so I am glad I stayed to fight. So one more Pangea figurine and one more Delver trinket.
Ow! Oh! Just great.
Is everything okay?
I gave my report to the Admiral. Apparently, some of the crew have called for me to be stripped of rank and cast out.
I'm so sorry, Seika. That must be really hard to take.
It doesn't matter. Where are we headed next?
Well, we know where Laundra sent the data from his old company. Somewhere on the mainland, north of where we met. Should be able to fly there.
Yeah, about that. Let's take my skiff this time instead.
Not a fan of flying, huh?
I'm a Marine. I'll take the water over the skies any day.
All right, we'll take your skiff.
Should we get going?
It's faster to fly.
Yeah, let's go.
Follow me. Nice and easy. And, unlike flying, if you fall off, you don't die.
You can drown, but we can't because we have Poseidon's gear. But, you can still die if you fall off a
Open
boat.
water ahead, and Fleet's End disappearing behind us, along with everyone in it.
Why do you put up with them? I mean, I get what it's like to feel as if an entire tribe's against you. I would have stormed out of there a long time ago.
It wasn't always like this. I was a good Marine. A good sister. It felt like I belonged. That belonging is a kind of strength. One that keeps me going even in the roughest seas. When you have something like that, you can't cast it aside.
I see. You know, your people don't know how lucky they are to have you.
I don't know about that.
I do.
Wouldn't it have been faster if we'd flown?
Seems like the coordinates are leading us towards that horse.
That thing gives me the creeps. On clear nights, we can see it from the camp looming over us. There! On the shore! More of our boats!
Then we're on the right track.
I'll take us in!
Just not into the magma, thanks.
Okay, the coordinates point to somewhere up the hill.
After you.
We are going up to the Hollywood sign, which I already came by here on my Sunwing. We had a flight path take us through here.
Definitely seems like we're heading for the Metal Devil. Why would Laundra send his data here?
I'm not sure. It's an odd place to bring a bunch of Quen, too.
I just hope we find them. Look! On the Metal Devil's arm!
That was inactive.
Laundra was definitely here.
What's it doing?
I'm not sure.
Got a couple of our big ugly friends, too. Ugh! More eggs.
Just follow me.
Quite a number of bile guts here.
Water ammo could hurt it.
And more monkeys.
then it's attack?
Use all its attacks for now. Aim for the canister on attack.
What are you doing down there? Why did you leave the vantage point? Silly goose. Silly goose magoosey.
That ought to help.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go down there. Okay? I've fought enough monkeys to know you do not fight them in close quarters.
Okay, better.
Thank you for the assist. You were quite helpful, actually. But why were you down there in their midst? I don't know.
I can refill my pouch with these later.
Up we go. We have more monkeys. More and more monkeys.
Here we go.
We are unfortunately in close quarters for this fight.
You don't like shock attacks, huh? That one is dead.
Give it a rest first till I get my stamina back.
Alright, 1/8 down. Got another 8-pack.
With me, Aloy! Can't give in now. Oh! Come on. Shake it off.
Yeah, shake off the fire. That only gives it more oxygen.
Let's hit that icy metal. Oh, shake it off.
There's no more.
This monkey's gotta go. Today is the stream for monkeys, because I've been finding clammerjaws all over the place. Usually I try to not, but unfortunately they have been in the most interesting points of interest. And this is part of the main story, so I truly have no choice.
Quite killed. Not bad.
Monkey stream. Nah, it's alright. Or, Burning Shores DLC, monkey stream. Monkey for days. My machine muscle is already going down. I was trying not to use them too much, but they are my heavy hitting arrows, so I can't be too conservative, because otherwise I'll die. Hello, Brimshine. Didn't need rock. I was expecting it to be medicine. More monkeys? Nothing shows up, which makes me nervous. Little Brimshine. You cannot give me an arena and not give me a monster. Because that only increases the anticipation, and not in a I'm excited to face this whatever it is way, in a I'm about to need to go to the restroom, otherwise I'll soil myself kind of way.
What is that thing?
I'm not sure. Looks like it's hooked up to the Horus. Barrier. Laundra must have set it up.
Doesn't look like there's a way past it.
There's some kind of device on the other side. I think I can scan it. All right. Let's see what's on this thing.
It looks like there's something further in.
Some kind of compound. Laundra might be in there. You're missing people too.
I'm not seeing a way past the barrier.
There. It's some kind of power generator. Hooked up to the arm of the Horus. Laundra's figured out how to get part of it working again.
A metal devil can't actually wake up, can it?
I hope not.
I'm not sure. But at least right now, it must be how Laundra's powering the barrier.
So if we can find a way to shut down those generators, it should come down.
It's worth a shot, at least. Looks like there are 2 of them nearby. Come on, let's get going. We need to get to that Zenith tech we saw back down the hill.
Guess now we know what they were for.
So we are gonna have to fight the bile guts, I'm guessing. Which I don't mind if we have her with us. Because she'll help out. Better than fighting it by myself. Is there anything I can do over here?
Looks like some kind of heatsink. Be some kind of cooling mechanism. I better leave it alone for now.
Alright. As always, I'm trying to jump the gun. Why did the monkeys come back? That is so unfair. We've only been gone 2 seconds.
Choose from Hodron water.
There were 2 bile guts. Yeah, there's the other one. The other one is further up. Alright.
Can't with my stamina this low.
How is my stamina already so low? I've only shot 1 shot.
Come on then! Bring it on! Let's see you deal with this! Down it goes!
I'm not giving up.
I've been saving this one! Wanna try something down, please?
wasting craft. Let's get our medicine before the next part starts. Okay. Let's supply.
You've got some heavy-hitting stuff! Lights out! Big machine, big attack! Tactical advantage! I like it!
This one is taking, or giving more of a beating than the other bile gut.
Now we can focus on the generators.
Alright, 2 bile guns.
Okay, let's see if we can shut this thing down. There's some kind of power core. I can't hit the core on my own. Seika, I need you to shoot the core.
Got it!
One down. Now for the other generator. Seika?
Yeah, on it!
Alright, let's get back to the bunker entrance. Barrier should be gone.
Ancestors, I hope my people are in there.
Oh, well. We'll harvest it. Won't let it die in vain.
You know, the last time I saw my sister, I was relieved she was leaving for a scouting mission. Guess I'd wanted a break from her.
I get it. Things aren't always easy with my sister either.
I thought you said you were an outcast.
I only met her recently. It's a long story.
Always full of surprises, huh?
I try. Point is, I'm sure your sister will be glad to see you.
I don't know. But it's nice of you to say.
I don't want to have to fight the monkeys again. If I can take a shortcut, I will. Oh. Thought I heard the sound. One barrier down.
It worked! Barrier's gone!
Let's head in. Looks like this place still has some power.
Generators must have just been for the shield.
A plague of frogs. On the whole, I find Sobek's machines to be tiresome. Do we really need terraforming robots to resemble giant lizards? The megafauna metaphor is almost comically trite. It reminds me of Evelyn's holos, which in the end were little more than childish popcorn fodder designed to separate tired parents from their surplus cash. That said, the big froggy things have manifested some useful behavior. Part of their function is to recycle technological components, and accordingly, they're attracted to some of my recently installed devices. Yet they don't seem to know how to process them, so just kind of hang around and chew rubble for scrap. The upside, they discourage the locals from trifling with my toys. Who knows, with a little luck, maybe they'll discourage the redhead as well. Not enough luck, because we're here. Oh, people.
Your people. And another mural.
Yeah. Why are they all just waiting?
Let's find out.
really did not miss being called a barbarian.
Seika, have you come to join us? Join you?
Yeah, we have. It took a while, but we finally made it.
A barbarian, one of the chosen. Impossible. Zeth would never allow this.
How did you get in without him?
Sent us, actually. After we helped him out of that ambush in the wilds.
Right! You see, I was on my way here with him when machines attacked us. We tried to hold them off, but we were outnumbered. That's when Aloy here came to the rescue.
I was exploring the region when I ran across them, so I just rushed in to help.
You should have seen her. One of the best machine hunters I've ever met. She saved Zeth's life.
Oh, I was just doing what I could.
Zeth had something important he needed to take care of after, so he said to go on without him.
And that's when he told us how to lower the barrier and said we should head straight inside.
Zeth really needed a barbarian to get him out of trouble.
We all need a little supporting fire every now and then.
Well, Zeth gave them the okay. And I am not risking one of his outbursts. Let the others inside know about our new arrivals, will you?
Fine. But I'm not letting them into the Ascension Hall until they prove they're devoted. Just like everyone else.
Devoted
I'll
to
be
what?
interested to hear Zeth's side of this when he returns.
Who's Zeth and
Oh,
is
by
he
all
still
means.
alive?
Don't mind him. Good luck in there, Seika. May you both embrace his light.
That was close. I can't believe my people are here willingly. And they answer to Zeth.
Yeah, he sounds like a great guy.
Let's get to this Ascension Hall before you have to meet him.
A hologram of Blandra.
Welcome, my chosen. You have wandered, you have suffered, but you are lost no more. For I have found you, and I offer you what you deserve. The Ascension.
I mean, he practically
So be
landed
at
in the
ease.
midst of a ready-made
Forget
cult,
what you
right?
think you know.
Because the Quen
embrace
worship
this
the
moment.
ancestors.
A new world awaits.
Pretty much lead them by the nose. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's a lot of laundry.
That is a lot of Londra.
So he wants us to embrace his light. Literally.
This guy, you know, there's
Better
being
keep up appearances in here.
I'll try.
there's being full of yourself, and then there's this. I need bleach for my eyes. I thought Pharaoh was egotistical. I don't know what you call this.
I'd like you to meet some old friends of mine. See, we were at the best party in town, celebrating our big win. And while everyone's attention was on me, my ex-business partner, well, he barges in, and he's jealous of our success. And he throws a drink in my face, but not a drop hit me. Because my bodyguard, Jack, he tackled him to the floor. And the others, Riley and Nolan and Parker, well, they made sure he was kicked out. But it was my Evelyn who encouraged everyone to just laugh it off.
Your Evelyn. Your
I
Evelyn.
adored them.
The one you left
Their
behind on
dedication
Earth,
to me
Evelyn.
meant everything, more than any award. And it ended up being the best night of my life.
Yeah, the 1,000 years I spent on Sirius.
Blandra's used to people worshiping
That's
him.
just...
Gross.
everyday life, you know, but this was the best night of his life. Bless you. Just his pictures everywhere.
Ah, you must be the ones Brennick mentioned. 2 more souls chosen to leave our thankless old life behind.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
that is
exactly
us.
us.
It's Kiral, right? You were stationed on the Spark?
In my former life, yes. Just one more Marine bound to a
Former
hopeless
life?
expedition.
How is this better?
Enough of that.
You're stuck
As
looking
Walter says, we must forget the past.
at
Our
pictures
suffering
of
led us
one
here.
guy.
And now, the ascension is
This
almost upon us.
Ascension, this
place
sounds
is
a
such
lot
a
like a
wonder,
cult.
isn't it?
This sounds like a lot like the end
seen
of a
anything like
cult.
it.
Oh, but it is still nothing compared to what's in the Ascension Hall.
You've been inside?
Indeed. I proved my devotion not long before you joined us. Now I wait to be taken to what lies ahead.
Death.
One step closer to the Ascension.
Or servitude, eternal servitude.
You mentioned you're waiting for what lies ahead, and we're still getting up to speed, but I thought the Ascension Hall was where we needed to go.
You're not the first to fail to grasp Walter's plan for us.
Do you
Now
know
that I've seen
Walter's
what's
plan?
In the hall, my rank is secure. But there is something more that he's offering us. I just know it. It has to be why the devoted are escorted to another place. And as soon as Zeth returns, he'll take me there. I'm ready.
Do you have any idea where this place is exactly?
Somewhere that brings us closer to Walter.
Ugh.
To his embrace.
Can I go somewhere that takes me farther away from his embrace?
So you've been inside the Ascension Hall. Is it as special as we think it is?
I shouldn't say. I wouldn't want to deny you the same experience I had.
Come on, Kiral. Just a hint? We're dying to know what's inside.
I'll tell you this. It's breathtaking. Like the moment Walter first appeared before our boat, but better. Prove your devotion, and you'll see.
Yeah, it is very believable because this is what happens, right? There's so many cults around the world that started kind of like this, a very charismatic person that reels in everyone, and then they're just blinded by the message that the person preaches out. It's too real, really.
Well, thanks for talking with us, Kiral. We should get back to learning about Walter.
Yes, of course. Good luck with your studies. I hope to see you at the Ascension.
I mean, to the Quen, with the limited knowledge they have access to, the knowledge that is filtered and refined and only given bits of, the biased knowledge that they have access to, the ancestors, Walter, he is a god to them. And he is a god come back after 1,000 years. With technology beyond their ken, with the fact that he's still the same person, he's lived this long. It is so easy for him to rope them in. They've been conditioned to think of the ancestors as these godlike beings. The pinnacle of humanity. The saviors of, during the apocalypse. It is only natural that they would believe him. So that is where we Came through. Okay, there wasn't. Oh, there is a place there.
Laundress benevolence, I bet.
Come, sit with me. I'd like to tell you a story. Once, I had a home on this world with the most beautiful view of the city. Me and my wife, we used to love to sit and watch the city lights twinkle in the evening haze. It's our moment of serenity. But then, the time of ashes came. And while the heavens offered an escape, only I survived and grasped the secrets of immortality. Evelyn, everyone I ever cherished, they were gone. And I was alone.
You were not alone. You had an entire society on Sirius.
Why I am so glad to have
He
met you.
is.
Soon,
Oh, he
you and I shall
is
spend eternity
twisting
on a new
history
world.
to be able to reel
Every
them in.
sunset.
We know he was not
Together.
alone. A whole ship went to Sirius. A whole ship established a society in Sirius, the far zenith. He was not alone. Maybe the people around him were not part of it, but he's the one who
Take a moment.
could have
don't be
taken people
shy.
with him. He left Evelyn here. He left his friends here, his bodyguard and whatnot. Is there anything else here I can press?
Such an honor to be here. Can't wait for what's next.
No, that is broken.
Well, if it isn't our do-gooder and the barbarian.
It all makes sense now. The time of ashes, the floods in the Great Delta. We've been trapped in a cycle of destruction, but soon we'll have a new world.
That's quite a promise. And now that you've proved your devotion, you're ready for what comes next. Zeth will lead you there as soon as he returns. Not so fast. Your good deed in the
Yeah, cult
wilds
leaders
may
always
have
promise and promise that there'll be
But
the
you'll get no
savior,
special
that
treatment here.
you need this
Walter
person
himself granted me the privilege of guarding the Ascension.
for ascension
So until
to
you
either
complete
enter
your
heaven
review
or
and
whatever
learn the words
the
of
dogma of
attainment,
the cult is.
This door remains shut. No exceptions.
Okay, we will be back later then.
Sounds like we're supposed to pass some kind of laundry devotion test.
But who knows how long we have before this Zeth guy gets back. There's gotta be a faster way to learn whatever the words of attainment are. Let's take a look around.
Don't think the words were in those Laundra holograms we watched.
They might help with talking to the others. Maybe we can convince them to give us a hand.
I'll get us a drink. In the meantime, remember what Walter said about embracing the future.
Seems like you don't really share your friend's excitement about all this.
I should be more excited, shouldn't I?
It's okay to question things.
Lon was thrilled when we got into the Ascension Hall. He can't wait to see where we'll be taken next. But I'm worried that all this is too good to be true.
Yep, you have a
Why don't we
good
just
head
leave?
on your shoulders.
I can't abandon him. We've been through everything together. Our missions, the Typhoon, the shipwreck. And soon, the Ascension.
Ah, loyalty.
As far as anyone at your settlement knows, you went out into the wilds and vanished. How did you end up here?
Lon and I were part of a scouting mission to the mainland, but things went bad fast. We were lost and starving, our boat was wrecked, and then Walter found our camp. A living ancestor, emerging from the wilds to tell us we'd been chosen, that we were safe. It was easy to embrace. Everyone here has a similar story.
Why didn't anyone send word to us?
Not everyone is chosen. Walter says we must leave our old lives behind if we're going to ascend. Nobody questioned it. But I should have.
Seems like most of the clan are more than happy to follow Londra. So why not you?
At first, I wanted to believe. I mean, everything he told us felt like it filled an emptiness, like maybe I'd finally found somewhere to belong. Then I remembered how the boards back home would tell us to follow the virtues of the legacy, to be good and honest. And then they dragged my father away for speaking out against an imperial decree. I'm not sure it's any different here.
It's not.
Walter might be a living ancestor, but with a cudgel like Szeth to do his bidding, his kindness is just as conditional as the Empire's.
You're very smart.
You said Lon can't wait to see where you're headed next. Do you know what you'll find there?
I imagine it'll be another kind of test, like here. And once you've been in the Ascension Hall, you're taken there by Szeth. He and his troops are the only ones who ever come back.
Everyone keeps mentioning him. I get the feeling he's not really a friendly guy.
As friendly as a Fireclaw. But it's not just him. The soldiers that follow him are like that too. I guess they know they can do as they like, now that they don't answer to the Admiral or compliance.
You're right to be skeptical of all this. Londra is up to something. We need to get into the Ascension Hall to figure out what. And to do that, we need the words of attainment.
I don't want to stir up any trouble. When Szeth comes back, he'll figure out that I told you.
Does it have something to do with one of those Londra displays?
This is important, Otosu. A lot of lives are at stake.
It's related to what Walter said he valued most about his friends.
Oh,
I guess he thought he was adored by them?
No, that's not it at all.
I forgot what it
This
was.
was a bad idea. I shouldn't be talking
Dedicated,
to you.
maybe?
Hey, it'll be okay. I promise.
I just need to
I'm sorry. I
watch it
can't.
again.
Please, just leave me alone.
Dedicated?
Could've gone better.
Don't think we'll be able to convince him to help us again. Maybe we should study up on Londra before we talk to anyone else.
Where was the friendship one?
We are all here to embrace
This one.
light.
I'd like you to meet some old friends of mine. You see, we were at the best party in town, celebrating our big win. And while everyone's attention was on me, my ex-business partner, well, he barges in, and he's jealous of our success. And he throws a drink in my face, but not a drop hit me. Because my bodyguard, Jack, he tackled him to the floor. And the others, Riley and Nolan and Parker, well, they made sure he was kicked out. But it was my Evelyn who encouraged everyone to just laugh it off.
Yeah, dedication. He adored them because they were dedicated to him.
Did you need something else?
Look, Kirol, we need your help. You said that the Ascension is almost here. Seika and I are trying to prove our devotion as fast as we can.
But we're running out of time. We need to get into the Ascension Hall.
But the only way to learn the words of attainment is to pass your devotion review.
Unless you help us out. We're a lot like you. We've suffered so much until now. Storms, shipwrecks. hunter-killer machines. We don't want to go back to that.
Well, we should all embrace his light. Perhaps even with a helping hand. Okay. It's kind of what Walter said when he sat with us and told us his story about where eternity lies.
Oh. I haven't been studying for my exam.
It's on a new world, right? As part of the Ascension?
Exactly. You understand him so well. But I don't know. I really shouldn't be breaking protocol.
Please, Corral. We don't want to live in a world without Walter.
Ugh. Those words must have taken so much effort to say.
I'll tell you. Only through devotion may I embrace his light. Only through him may I ascend to a new world.
Thanks. We owe you one.
I'm glad to have helped. May you embrace his light.
Well, we got our words of attainment. Rennick should let us into the Ascension Hall now.
I already told you. No one's getting past me without the words of attainment.
Oh, we know the words. Seika.
Oh, no. You should have the honor, Aloy.
Only through devotion may I embrace his light. Only through him may I ascend to a new world.
Not
no
sarcastic.
one's ever passed their devotion review so quickly.
There was so much sarcasm in her words. Oh my goodness. He said it so sarcastically.
I don't know how much more of Londra I can take.
Yeah, let's see what he's really up to.
All this time, they didn't even want to be found.
We don't know if they all feel that way.
Yeah. Sure.
Something on your mind?
The Ascension Hall better have answers. That's all.
There was something different in Nova's tone today. The slightest edge of recalcitrance. Tweaking her settings brought her back in line, but I'll run a full diagnostic just to be sure.
An elevator. Let's see where it leads.
Launch is really building up the suspense.
Must be quite a spectacle up there.
Ancestors. That's how they'll ascend.
I'm just building a spaceship, all right. We better take a closer look.
The clouds. They're not real. It's all an illusion.
The game sure is stocking up on those potions. That might be our exit point then.
My creation, born by necessity from the womb of the Horus.
Focus! What's that sound?
It's a warning, I think. For radiation. Something toxic. It should be safe enough for now, but I'd better check out the ship.
Okay. Tell me what you find.
Something toxic, huh?
Storage. For Londra's followers? That can't be enough space for all of them. And MSP again. What does that mean? A rocket. The source of the radiation. That's why he grabbed data from that old prototype at his headquarters. It must be how he'll get the lift he needs. Londra's got the Horus's printer working again. To build the ship. Okay, I've seen enough.
Well, what's going on with that ship?
Bad news. That's what's going on with the ship.
I don't like that look. What did you find?
The Horus. It has a special component. One that can make almost anything you can imagine. Parts, tools, even entire machines. Londra has rigged it to build what he needs for his ship. But in order for the ship to leave, it needs a ton of power, way more than what Londra could achieve with what he had.
So he went looking for something from his old company.
Exactly. Part of the data he got was for a blueprint, for a kind of boost. One that's as toxic as it gets. If this ship gets airborne, it'll spread a poison from here to every tribal land in the region.
Everyone will get sick and die. There's still something I don't get. Why would Londra do all of this just to get off this world? Ugh! This again! You're still not telling me everything! My people are the ones that are caught up in all this! My sister! I deserve to know.
You're right. I will tell you. It just won't be...
Is
Guess our
this Zed?
time's up.
Lying filth!
Yep, it's Zed.
Oh, this must be our friend Zeth.
Spread out. Reinforcements will follow. Time to put you down!
Never seen a cannon like that before.
I guess Londra gave him a new toy. Zeth's got this whole place on lockdown. But maybe there's a way to shut it off.
So stay alive and nothing to override. Got it. It doesn't have to be this way.
I don't think they're listening, Seika.
Get yourself
I'm just starting! Barbarian!
Could you stop calling me a barbarian? For 1 second. Just 1 second, okay? You need to learn new words. Throw a spear in the face, and it explodes.
You don't have what it takes, Seika!
might lift the lockdown. It's wired to 2 more nodes. I gotta keep looking.
What do you think you're doing? Got him in my sights. The next one won't miss. He chose you, soldier! Take You got our support! Could have spent more time sparring, Seika! Soldier, keep attacking! That shame I won't get to crush you like this!
What's that? Oh, all the way from up there?
That shield's blocking my shots.
No good, little barbarian! Good, Seika, but not enough!
I'm not sure if the gun can back the shield. No.
Gonna break!
Doesn't have to be this way!
Gonna disgrace to the crown!
And kaboom.
Got it. Door's locked. It's not gonna budge with the lockdown.
Now it ends!
Other side, I guess. All right. Oh, down here. Hello. Thank you for greeting me. Ooh, fire. Oh.
We gotta help them!
Oh, you're dead.
Lockdown's lifted. Now to get to Zeph.
Stop them! Come on, face me! Quit moving around!
I can't shoot past that shield.
It hurt me!
Oh, there you are.
I knew some of those Marines.
Yeah, there's something off about them. But for now, we focus on Zeth.
Your fear is understandable!
Come on out, Zeth!
I've got your back!
I'll enjoy crushing you both!
Nice to meet you, too.
That barely did any damage.
Run! Time to wash away the filth! I've got you now! Try and flee!
You're on your own for now, Aloy!
Come on, just flip that helmet off of him. There we go.
Come on, Sega. Shake it off!
Nothing will protect you!
I mean, you could be an incredible warrior, right? But if you receive 3 arrows into your skull, it doesn't matter just how great of a warrior you are. Those are headshots. There's arrows sticking out of your eyes.
You like explosives, huh? have you been taking the rest of our people?
Answer her question.
He takes the devoted to his park on the southern peninsula. But you'll never reach it. The tower there is positioned to ward off any approach.
And my sister is there?
She was in the final group. I'm not supposed to bring any more over, but Walter promised the Ascension to everyone who proves themselves. I don't understand.
Yeah, promises.
Londra's been using you to get
Are
what he
fake.
wants. Let's face it, you're an easy mark. Too blinded by your own ego to see the truth.
Well, you just flipped his world upside down.
Just give me a straight answer. Why does Londra want to leave?
Something is coming to Earth. It destroyed the world that Londra fled, and it wants to do the same thing here.
Destroy the world? What could possibly do that?
It's called Nemesis. It's like a machine, sort of. But it's more powerful than anything you or I have ever faced. That's why Londra's building the ship.
I wonder if we'll... Well, if she still lives by the end
He's
of the
doing everything in his
DLC. I
power
wonder
to
if we'll
leave before
see
it
her
gets
in
here.
third game.
And I guess he wants to take some Quen with him, too. Look, I know this is a lot to take in, but there's still hope.
If you say so.
Seika.
There's a beach on the southeast coast of the island where we took down the first tower. That's probably the closest we'll get to Londra's park. And I should probably report back to the Admiral. Tell him something about what we found here.
Okay. I'll meet you at the beach then. That was bad. That was really bad.
Aloy. Can I not loot you?
Because she seemed so lost. Why do I feel like that too? How do I fix this? For now, I'd better take a look at that Zenith weapon.
I don't think there's a way to fix this, Aloy. We just have to keep on moving.
I think I can turn this into something I can use. There. I should test it out when I get back outside. Better check on the rest of the Quen on my way out, too.
You have a new weapon in your inventory! Finally, a weapon from the Zenith. The Spectre Gauntlet is a powerful and flexible weapon. In Shard Barrage mode, you can fire homing projectiles at targets that you place the Designator on. What he was doing to us. Designators are fired with R1 and consume weapon stamina. Equip the Spectre Gauntlet to try it out. Okay. So that's R1. And then just shoot. Alright. Shards and sparkers. At least nothing that uses machine muscle. I've had enough of everything taking my machine muscle.
Londra's worse than the other Zeniths. Willing to irradiate thousands so long as he survives. Seika and I have to find a way to stop him. Once I make things right with her. I guess Brennick spread the word to the rest of the people here. That Londra doesn't care about them. They must be pretty confused.
I mean, well, it's obvious he doesn't care about anyone but himself. This place is filled with his face. His face.
Wouldn't leave me behind.
It's filled with his face. Of course he only thinks about himself. There's no room for anyone else. I think they were just so desperate for a Hail Mary. Anything at all that would be more than this existence of being at the command of the Imperial family, controlled by compliance. They just want something that is beyond fighting machines and struggling to survive and the people back home dying from lack of food.
Everyone, please, remain calm. Seika stormed out of here not long ago. What exactly did you two do in there?
They were desperate for anything, and then, of course, a living ancestor drops down from the heavens. They didn't believe his lies. They believed the lies they told themselves.
It seems like the Quinn have some thinking to do. I hope they figure it out and head back to Fleet's End. But I gotta meet up with Seika. Talk things out with her. Make sure we're okay. Guess I'll have to do some exploring to find the parts I need.
Alright, stars in the rise, done.
Hard to believe all this might just end.
Yeah, I feel pretty bad about just dropping that on you.
At least you were honest. Because I haven't been honest with you. Those paintings we saw in Laundra's old building, I recognize the style. My sister painted them. She's one of them. One of his followers.
Well, she has to be if she was taken for Ascension.
I wanted to hide it from you. Or hide it from myself, maybe. She's gone. I've lost her. And I feel like I've lost my tribe, too. Now you tell me that the world is ending? What am I supposed to do with all that?
Seika.
What's the point?
Seika, I completely understand why you wouldn't tell me that. It's okay. But your sister? Your people? They are a part of you. Nothing can change that. You have to fight for them. To save them from Laundra, but maybe even to save them from themselves. And you will. That's just you. That's part of what makes you... great. You don't have to do it alone, okay? I will help you, I promise. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
We need to find a way onto that peninsula.
The currents are too strong for swimming.
Yeah. And if we fly or take your skiff, that tower will knock us out.
I was thinking, there's a machine that can fly and dive below the surface. The Water Wing.
I thought you said the towers blasted a bunch of them out of the sky.
Yeah. But if we were riding one, maybe we could do better. Time our dives to duck below shots from the tower. Can that spear of yours tame one?
No. Not yet, at least. Are there any water wings left? Do you think you could find one?
There have been a few sightings since we took down
So
the
we
first
need to go
tower.
to the
I could
cauldron.
ask around the settlement.
Okay, let me know when you have a lead. In the meantime, I'll work on the override.
Gotta admit, I'm not exactly looking forward to the ride.
Seika seems better. Good. We're good. Okay. Can't get distracted from the task at hand. Gonna need some support for this one. Hey, Beta? I need your help. Do you think you and Gaia can modify my Sunwing override to work on water wings?
The two machines do share a lot of similar code.
Oh, there's
We
an
might be able-
outpost. An outpost just popped up. Are there more of them? Do I have to discover them again?
To patch together a software update at the fabrication terminal. But we'll need some data from a water wing's ballast regulator and an intact wing membrane.
On it.
Guy and I will prep everything here in the meantime. Stay safe.
Seika mentioned there used to be water wings near Fleet's End. The Zenith Tower we took down blasted them out of the sky, so I should be able to dive for the parts.
Maybe all those Quen outposts that that I went through was devotee outposts, but they're not on the map because I've already explored them before they popped up. The test. The others are panicking. I can read it on their faces, hear it in their whispers. Weak, pathetic, faithless worms. Together we all swore devotion to Londra, but now, without the promise of ascension, they crumble and mourn. Loose rocks against the tide. Their tiny minds don't see this is why we were chosen. They don't see this as another way we prove our loyalty. I will find a way to be with you, Walter. On this world. A new world. Whatever it takes. I will turn this pain into devotion. I will find who destroyed your dream. I will spill the blood of these cynics. I will... Okay. Enough of that.
Anyone around? Where's my aid? Fill her with arrows!
I gotta wait. Build up.
I'll get you if you hide behind... Oh, I should really try... One, right? Oh, it doesn't really do much damage. That's one down.
I can keep going.
Oh, I headshotted you, but that wasn't enough. Oh, that's just horrible shooting. Very nice.
Mine.
Can't see movement here now.
Where are they?
You
Oh.
chose the wrong place to attack.
I missed almost every shot.
What the?
These Quen were like the ones I fought in Londra's bunker. Irrational, and out for blood. I gotta keep my guard up. Might be more holdouts scattered in the wilds. Good place to start looking for those water wing parts.
Or are they already dead water wings? Well, I guess we'll find out whilst I'm in the water. Ah, okay. We need to hide. We need the stealth kelp.
Oh, snap moths down here. If there are any water wing carcasses around, my focus might be able to pick them up. One intact wing membrane.
Possible to get the one up there? Feels like it's the main thoroughfare.
Looks like the Zenith Tower did a number on this one. No parts here.
No, no, I am just kelp. I am nothing but kelp. I am itty bitty kelp. Oh.
This one's components are fried. I better keep looking. ballast regulator. That should be everything Beta needs. Now to get clear of these snap laws. Beta, I've got the parts. Sending over the data now.
Got it. And... done. Sending the software update to you now. Once you apply it to the override module on your spear, it should work on any water wing you find.
Thanks, Beta.
Anytime. Good luck out there.
I'm gonna need a workbench to apply the update.
Let's go to the campfire so we can fast travel to a workbench. Water wing override. Oh, pouch upgrades. Didn't I have all my pouches upgraded? Ah, for the Spectre Gauntlet. Right. I need an Apex Bilegut Heart. Yeah, nope. Apex Slitterfang and Luminous Brainstem for the max upgrade for the Quen Deadeye.
There. Seika. Any luck finding a water wing?
I spotted a flock on the southern tip of the island south of Fleet's End. I'm headed there now. If you need to resupply, now's a good time. Once you get there, we should head out right away.
Got it. I'll see you there.
Alright. Nope. Yep. I already knew there was an area right there for that. But with that, that's going to be it for today's stream. We've continued exploring a bit parts of the map, so we only have this area which I cannot really explore without taking down the tower, which is part of the main story. We have everything but one of each of the Pangea trinket and the Ostrom Pangea figurine and the Osram trinkets, so that's there as well. And we have continued on with the main story for this as well. So we're moving on. We did 3 more aerial captures. I guess there's another one there. We do have a cauldron to get to, but I don't know if that is story locked or if I can just hit it without doing the story. But when I got too close to there, it did say that the tower was too close, so I didn't continue moving it forward. So we'll see. We might need to take out the tower first before we can do that. But yeah, that will be for a next stream. But until then, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day and take care. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye!